Hello, welcome back to the Fish Locker Workshop. We're going to be starting a new series of videos called Pallet Wood Projects. As you can see, over the last week I've been out collecting these pallets. I've been going everywhere, like back in my local hardware store, back in my local supermarket, the local dairy, anywhere like that. Generally they get deliveries on these types of pallets. After that point in time, they often haven't got much of a use for them. So they're more than happy for you to take them away. All you have to do is be polite and ask. Some places like to keep them, other places you can have them. Me being a Yorkshireman, I love out and out. So I've been using pallet wood or all sorts of things for ages. I mean, I've made a shelf for underneath my workbench, I've made a few things for the garden. If you've seen any of my other videos, the bases of my crab pots are made from pallet wood. There's all sorts of uses. All you have to do is a little bit of imagination and a little bit of hard work. I'll show you how to break the pallets down into usable wood. All of the things that we're going to be making, I'm thinking of making some things for the garage, some things for the garden, some things for the house, some things for the kids. All of these things I'm going to be designing myself. I will put a little schematic into the video, so if you want to, you can have a go at making it yourself. I will show you all of the tools that I use. Everything in this, other than the tools which I already own, will be for free. We will see how it goes. Let's break these pallets down. Here you can see a stack of pallets that we've collected, and these are offcuts from pallets that I've already broken up and cut up before. The first thing you've got to look at is how they're made. They're usually just a really simple construction in that you've got vertical slats and a few horizontals. Now you can try and get a crowbar or something behind here and pull these nails, but what usually happens is it will split the wood down there. Often what the easiest thing to do is to get a saw and to just cut them all across like that. It means that you're going to lose 5 inches on the top and on the bottom, and these nails you can often just pop them out. You can see all I'm doing is I'm just going to cut it down the side. I've already taken one side off, look. I aren't going to be throwing this away because all of these pieces are useful. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice that off there, and I'll show you how to take the middle piece out. But any old saw will do. If you've got an electric saw, it'll save you loads of time. I don't. Now that I've taken both end pieces off, I've just got where it's connected in the middle. You can get like a crowbar and a hammer and prise in down in this gap and try and prise it off, but often what happens is it will split the wood across here. Another way you can do it is simply with a hacksaw. And all you need to do is, instead of having the blade straight like that, you turn it sideways on. Now you can see I've moved the blade over, so instead of it cutting like that, it will cut like that. And all you need to do is slide it down the side, and you're going to cut down through the nails, which should leave the full piece of wood intact. Now I've cut the piece of wood off. All I've done is, by sliding the hacksaw down on the inside, I've cut the heads off the nails. That way all you need to do is, when you're finished, is you just get a little punch and you just push them all out, and it stops the wood from splitting. We've broken down the pallets now into all these slats. These are the end pieces that I've cut off. You can see where I've cut them down the sides, which was along the likes of there. We aren't going to throw these away because these little pieces and those are useful. And these ones are the slats from the centres. Those together in places are also useful. All we have to do is now to grade it. Now you can see these ones here, they're a little bit mouldy because they're still damp. You can see when you compare them straight from there to them. So these 4 here, yeah, that one way too damp as well, James. We'll take those aside and let them dry. But all of these ones now, all I need to do is I need to take a punch and push out the nails. Okay, well I have my pieces of wood, and you can see there, see where the nails are? Where I've cut them off at the back. All I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to take a little metal punch, and you just line it up over the corner of my bench here. So I'm going to be knocking through into the gap. This is going to shake the camera when I do this. All you're doing is you're just knocking the nails out from the opposite side. Then take your claw hammer there, look. That piece of wood's usable now. So I'm going to go through and do all of these and then we're ready. Right, we've knocked all the nails out. We've got 30 pieces of usable wood out of it. And it is roughly 39 inches, 95 centimetres if you're metric. Pallet wood, you'll find generally that the slats are either 3 inch wide or 4 inches wide. You can see there that some of them are slightly different. All you have to do now is you just have to go through and you have to grade it. Some pieces, like you can see, the ends are split. So you just take a marker pen, just mark off there, and you're going to have to cut it. Or if you get a piece like this that's snapped on one end, or that's got a real bad knot in it, this here, I'll have to cut that there, and have two pieces that are about 40 centimetres. Some of it even is just really rough. Now, one side of it is good. So unless I'm going to be putting that on the bottom of somewhere, or somewhere where you can't see it, this will have to go to a side. One of the things to also look for is like this piece here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well on the camera, but it is very bowed. All you need to do, now that you've got your usable wood, is just grade it into what's perfect and what you'll have to look for bits in. All of it can be used. Some of it is easier to use though. This is all the usable wood from those pallets. I hope this has been interesting for you. I hope it's shown you how very easily you can get a lot of usable wood from old discarded pallets. All of these pallets were free. I just went and asked my local merchants politely. Some of them said yes, some of them said no. But we have plenty of wood here now for quite a few projects. I mean, I even managed to reclaim a few of the nails, but to be honest, most of them they weren't very good quality, so I just chopped them off. I will be making a different video for each project, and we'll keep them all in this same playlist. Hopefully you will enjoy them, and take it easy.